Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, everybody. Hi. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Grand Rising AM salutations. Welcome to Monday for those of us that are in North America. How the hell was your weekend, everybody? I had a wonderful weekend. I completely unplugged. Had a few friends reach out, just check in on me. It was freaking awesome. Gave them the good old thumbs up. I'm good. I just have to do that sometimes, guys. Please, no one take it personal. I don't care who you are, including my own chitlins. So, when you have to unplug, you have to unplug. You have to. You have to do it for your head, for your heart, for your body. You have to do it. So I had an amazing weekend. I really did. I really had a good time. I hope you guys did too. If you had a busy weekend full of chores and yard work and all of that, then I hope you were successful with it. I hope it all got done swimmingly. Um, I just hope everyone is here and lifted. What's up? Good morning, you beautiful gems. I am so happy to see every damn one of y'all, man. We made it through the weekend. We're about to start a week. Some of us have already started our week. Some of us are already at work. Those that are work lurking, welcome to Monday, motherfucker. For everyone else that is getting ready, getting up there, or on a lunch break right now, whatever your day is, wherever you're at in your day. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I have not seen Brother Thomas yet, but that's okay. We can give him an old ringy ding. You know how we do it. We will give Brother Thomas an old ringy dingy. Make sure he is up and moving, up and moving, up and moving. If not, we will do what we always do. Hi, Janet. Hi, Tina. Hey, Joe G, Chloe, Chiefin, Angie, my sister from another mister. Janet, what's up, y'all? Shy Woman, Madame Maru. Anybody else I missed? CJ, I saw you in there. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Brother Thomas, are you sleeping?
I am.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm awake.
Oh, now you're awake. Okay. Well, do you want me to get somebody to step in?
Oh no, I can do it.
Okay. All right. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay.
All right. Love your face, man.
Uh-huh.
All right. He'll be here. He'll be with us in just a few minutes, guys. So, yeah, yeah, da, da. Look, so I was like sitting outside, and it was like damn near, like literally less than 15 minutes till fucking 11, and I was in my robe sitting outside. Like I don't want to get dressed. Like I ain't got a damn thing to do today, and I got a busy ass day and week ahead of me. I got some really good news that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys shortly. I'm not ready for it yet, but it's really good, and it has nothing to do with YouTube. It's all personal. It's for me, for my own personal growth. um and it's just little milestones, and you know me, I love to celebrate those small ones, and it just makes the big ones feel that much better, and this was kind of a big one for me. So I've been celebrating them little ones, and when you really celebrate those little ones, boy, them big ones, they just come in, and they're just something you can't quite put into words just that moment, right? Because you're sometimes speechless, or you're still letting it sit, letting it sink in. So this is one of those good ones for me. So whew, I am ready. I am full of positive. We got some messages over here. But yeah, I started channeling my inner Tech 9. So all of a sudden in my head, I'm a Stoner starts playing, and I'm like, oh wait, I gotta go be a stoner on live. And it got me motivated. So got a little Tech Nine going in my head this morning. I almost came in and started playing, just blasting Tech Nine, but Michelle's already at work, so I couldn't blast him. So I just turned the volume up to 10 on my head, and I just went in on every damn lyric I could think of Tech Nine, from I'm a Stoner to Eba. So it just gets me going. And then I threw a little B.O.B. in there and a little Hobson. And boy, I mean, before I knew it, I was like, holy shit, like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Because I still had everything to do. I still had to channel. I still had to get all the messages. I still had to pick out decks. I still had all this to do and get dressed and somehow do something with this. It was just all this. So today, right out of bed, here we go. One side is looking a little fro, and the other side looking a little mo. I don't know what's going on over here. Froing on this side, and we're still trying. We're trying to hold on. But anyway, no product, just dry. What's up, Hypnicity? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm so happy to see y'all. I know if y'all are here, that means you made it through 100%. All right, Brother Thomas has made it. 100 Spin Roulette is our host for the day and our placekeeper. So if everyone would welcome in Brother Thomas. Let's go ahead and get the me's going. He's getting it together, guys. So soon as he gets you guys ready, he'll get you guys going for me. So I'm ready. I've got 10 messages ready for you guys. Aloha, Jonathan. How are you and Miles this morning? Look, you're Miles and me. No, Miles is with you still. Like, he's all about Jonathan. So I already woke up, so he had to be there for you for your wake up call. You know how he is. He does not play around. He is front and center when we wake up. Oh man. Oh, it feels good this morning, man. I had a good weekend. I just completely unplugged. I laughed. I watched some good movies. Oh my God, y'all didn't tell me. So I had not seen the new Color Purple yet. Why didn't y'all tell me? Look at my little horn sticking up. Why didn't y'all tell me? It was nothing. Every now and then they throw in a scene from the original, but oh my God, they're like, when you want to go through and make sure that all of your emotions have had a good workout, watch the new Color Purple. You got music, and you ain't going. You can't stop yourself from moving. You gonna move. You gonna feel. You gonna cry. You gonna get mad. You gonna get happy. You gonna dance. You gonna say, "Oh my God, whoo!" I had no idea. I was so settled in and thinking it was just gonna be, their rendering of the classic, The Color Purple. No! And I kept wondering, I was like, okay, so where is this person gonna come in at? Who is this person gonna be? And who is this person? And then I hadn't seen Taraji P. Henson. I'm like, where's Taraji at? And then when she came in being Celie, I was like, what? Oh man, oh man, I had all the vibes, all the good feels. And then we watched Grease. We finally got to see Grease. Oh man, got into the Halloweeny, the October vibes. Watched a couple of spooky rookers. Oh yeah, it was a good weekend. I had a good weekend. Thank you, Maruda. Maruda is dropping links if you guys want to buy me a coffee or a pack of cigarettes, or if you want to make a channel donation from my wish list. Please feel free. Now you got to watch it. Which one, Grease or the Color Purple? Netflix, Color Purple. Netflix, Color Purple. I got to do it 5 times because, man, I will forget. But, man, why did it take me 2 years to watch the movie? Oh, when it's a classic. So for me, when it's a classic, and for some reason, I struggle when I watch the renderings of it. And I'm like, yeah, it was cool. But it didn't take the place of, you know what I mean? It did not take the place of The Color Purple because they took it, twisted it, revamped it, redid it, re-juju, jazz fingered it, and then did some more. Woo! Yeah, I loved it. I so loved it. So it's definitely it was wonderful. Oh, it was like it was so good. Like me and Mo looked at each other and we were like, I gotta watch it again. Like next week. Watch it again next, yeah. Hell yeah. Yes. Yeah, it was so good. Go away. I don't know why it reminds me every day that my antivirus is wore out. Yes, I'm aware of that. Yeah, that. See, no, here you go. Now I got to see it in big version. Go away. All right, I see my first list. All right, we got my first list. All right, let's go. All right, you guys know how it goes. Once I start channeling the messages, I am not paying attention to chat. So if you want me to know you made a donation, whether it was a personal donation to me or to the channel, and I don't see your comment, please don't take it personal. Moderators will let me know, or here in a little, I periodically check my phone just to see, and I thank you now, and I will thank you again when I receive it. So let's go. CJ, you are up for list number one. We have CJ, Tiffany, Nathan, Angie, Jonathan, Hypnicity, Tina. Woohoo! I love it. All right, so you know how we do this, gems. Once I get going, like I said, I'm not paying attention to chat. So if you need me, you got to get with those moderators. If you need your place to be held while you answer the phone or go get a coffee or go to the bathroom or go say hi to someone else on another channel, we support all of that. If you need another link from someone, all you have to do is get with the appropriate moderators. But if you need your place held in line because of whatever reason, because life is just, all you got to do is let Brother Thomas know. He will hold your place. Paula, hi. I see. Hi, hi, hi. All right, CJ, let's go. Oh, we got a lot going on. That's your portal card? Okay, so that over there, and all of this, that goes this and okay. Okay, so in your meta message for you, we are up here in your crown, right? So you are, you know how they say that once you become a parent or once you graduate high school or once you take on certain jobs, you take on a responsibility and you have to wear all these different hats, right? Well, apparently you're wearing all these hats and you're absolutely still doing it and you're juggling everything well. You're wearing it completely well. You're not wearing a hat that doesn't fit, right? You don't have to adjust it. Once you put it on, you know it's there and it's going to be able to balance and carry the next one. You are juggling, wearing the mask, wearing the hats. You are doing what you need to do. You are being your truest, highest form. You are staying grounded to earth when it comes to your physical crown. You're not letting that monkey mind and all of that stinking thinking get in the way. You are remembering you are earth. You're staying grounded and you're being your authentic self. You are also understanding that with this new way of thinking, it gives you the leg up in a lot of situations where some people may not have that upper hand experience, but sometimes it is just that in itself. It is life that has led you through different situations, different this, different that, and now you can bring them all together in a place where it can become a think tank for you right here, and it's safe and it's healthy and it's good. So continue to keep that crown very much grounded like you are. You do have a portal coming up, or no, you're actually coming out of it. You're coming out of the transformation portal. So your portal is in the return phase, right? You're not going into it. You're coming out of it. So you are coming out of the transformation portal. And what you have found is that you found out how to explore your ancestry, where you came from, what is deeper in you than flesh level. Where do my roots really lead me to? And you also brought back a woodpecker with you. So let's just take a real quickie look at the woodpecker. The woodpecker says, the woodpecker says that you are captivating with sound. You are energies with vibration. You are fully connected. You are the woodpecker. So you are bringing a woodpecker out with you, and also you have found a way to transform things and people from your ancestry, and you found a way to make it all work and be a part of you, and you have cocooned it inside of you, you turned it around, and now you are ready to emerge transformed into this wonderful person. And it looks like you're on one hell of a good start. Keep going. You do have the upper hand in this situation. That's what I got for you, babe. I hope that helps you, CJ. That's what I got for you. All right, Tiffany, you are next. We'll look at that in a minute. So for you, we're up here, we're above the crown, right? So I can't exactly think of what the chakra is that's right above, but it's the one that oh my goodness, it's the isn't it the 13th chakra? Isn't that what they call it? Oh my goodness, what is that one? Oh my god. Okay, come on. And it's not a minor, but it might be a minor. Like you got your major chakras, your minor chakras. Oh my God. No, I think it's a major. It's the one just above it. Okay, so anyway, maybe you have to do a little bit of homework on there because for some reason I can't find it and they don't want me to find it right now. They're telling me to move on. So I'm going to move on, but we're going to be up here. We're above the crown, right? You have found a way to connect something that is right now current. And I am not a current reader or a news flash kind of reader, but right now there's something going on and it's time for you to act right now. You need to act right now. You need to connect it, or you already have. You're also making a connection with hummingbirds. You're understanding that they mean so much more than just luck or intuition. They have a very specific meaning sometimes when they get so close. Sometimes just being in our presence is one thing, but when they come at us, it's the same as when a cardinal doesn't stop chirping until it makes eye contact with you, right? Hummingbirds have a very, very specific kind of job sometimes. And although they can do a multitude of other things, you coming in with that in your above the crown chakra, it's going to help you with that connection. You're also coming out of a portal yourself. So when I look at something other than your meta message, I'm looking at where you're at in your portal jumping situation, because Mabon is all about a bunch of portal jumping and getting ready for this and harvesting that and collecting this and gathering that and witnessing this and being present for that and being over there when they got to do that over there. So it's all about understanding it, right? But yours is about returning. You know, you're coming back. And what are you coming back with? You're coming back with a Ren, and you have learned something from your own karma, right? Learning our own karma is literally looking back at our own history that we have walked and took a long-hearted ownership and realized that maybe there's some ownership here that I hadn't took yet. Now, it doesn't mean that you are dismissing the other parts of anyone's ownership in a situation, but sometimes we just don't see our own ownership in it because whether we participated in it or we didn't, the universe doesn't always see it that way, right? Sometimes we have to witness some things and we just don't understand what it is. But for you, you are finally understanding it. And because you are stepping out of the return and you're stepping out of the return with learned knowledge of your own karma, you're also bringing that Ren. So let's see how that Ren ties in there, right? So let's look at the Ren. You are now lighthearted when faced in hard work. You are no longer jealous, but joyous with aspiration. You are now a stigmata. You are the Ren. So, ooh, wow, whoa, holy shit. That's deep as shit. So take that with everything that it is and what it is that you have brought out of you, because you're no longer going back to that. You're done with the return. I now understand it. I am breaking those historic, karmic, my own history. I am learning my own lessons from myself. So your doppelganger is doing a wonderful job with you to help you reach your future version of you. You are making more connections than you realize, whether you're doing it in the subconscious version of you or the conscious version of you. You are starting to come together as one biome, one complete yin yang, and it looks really good from this end. And that's what I've got for you over here, babe. Woohoo! I like it. I like it. I like it. And I don't know where Sister Act just came from, but all of a sudden I got a Sister Act situation going on. Holy shit. Na, 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 na. I'm kind of looking forward to Sister Act coming. It's coming this week. It's gonna be one of the new. Yeah, I love me some Sister. I love. Okay, all right. All right, Nathan, you are up. Right after Nathan, we have Angie, Jonathan, Hypnicity, and Tina, and then I will go and look for another list. Mr. Floyd, what's up? How are you, Josh? Hey, hey, Lindsay, would you sneak in? Oh, he has officially done last call already. Y'all know how it goes. You got 60 seconds if you want to get in on that last call. All right, so Nathan. Nathan. Hmm. Mm-hmm. So, so we're even above that. So we're really stepping into levels that I'm really out of my league with, right? So I'm gonna tell you again, you may have to do just a little bit of homework to figure out what chakra we're talking about here. But again, we are above the one I believe that they call the 13th. And okay, so there's one above it, right? Now I don't know what all of their names are. I just know that you're gonna sense it and feel it and know it in different parts and then through different majors and minor arcana, right? Or chakras, right? So the one above the 13th is where they are with you, right? You are even above that. There is something that you now know how to do that maybe no one else in your family can understand. You found a way to dig into that yang energy, right? And with diving into that yang energy within yourself, you found out how to rise above the fray. So if there is conflict or anything going on outside of your head, inside your head, within your family, outside of your family, within your circle, you have found a way to not get caught up in the bird chirping, rumor, yik yakking, chip chapping. You no longer find that entertaining or even a comfortable place, right? So you have found a way to rise above all of that. So I need you to understand that you're setting your sights on rainbows, right? To set your sights on rainbows means that there is no ending and there is no beginning. There is just present. You have to stay present to see the rainbow. If you are stuck in yesterday, you're never going to see it. And if you are still too focused on trying to figure out what comes with tomorrow that is unpromised to everyone, then you're going to miss it, obviously, right? Because you weren't present. So yesterday, it hasn't happened yet. And tomorrow, it's never going to happen. You need to stay present. And somehow you have found that spot, right? So stay there, continue to rise above all of the BS because life is just. It's on you to finish the rest of that sentence. I can just tell you how it starts, and it starts with life is just. But now you are learning that it is just this, it is just that. It is just whatever I put in place of what was there. Past me can't be used against me anymore. Future me won't let it. So you have to stay in that mind frame. So you're in a good place above everything, but don't forget you do have to find a way to bring it down into your root system. So continue to gather while you are up there, and it's a very safe, happy place to be. But remember, only gather what you can introduce to your roots. If you can't introduce it to your roots, it's like the girl or the guy you don't take home to introduce to your mother because you just know. Yeah, this is that kind of situation. Yeah, stay here until you have gathered everything, but remember to bring back with you only what you are willing to introduce to your root system. You are about to enter into a portal, though. The portal you are entering into is the sunrise portal, and that actually happens in the root place, right? So maybe you're going to take some of this stuff in with you, but you have to be grounded for one to get to your roots, and you also have to be grounded to get to a place to where the sunrise portal begins, right? Because you have to be there before sunrise, or otherwise you're going to miss it. So you do have to be comfortable with sitting in the dark while you're waiting because it's the darkest just before dawn. So remember that as you are learning. While you're in there, they're going to have you learning to listen to your intuition. This is that crazy ass thing that all of a sudden it sounds like you're talking to your damn self, and you're not. You're literally talking to your gut, or you're understanding that I don't have to go to the bathroom, but my gut is talking. That is your intuition. So you're going to be placed in situations that is going to force you to listen to it. And while you're in there, you're also going to pick up a crane. So let's look at the crane situation here real quick and see what's going on with the crane. Dum, 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 dum. And they're telling me to tell you the number 6 is going to play a big factor for you this week. So you have crane. You must become actively aware, and your presence must be the moment. You must remain mindful, for you are becoming the crane. So stillness will become a virtue for you, right? Understanding exactly what you're looking for while you're in this portal, and understanding that you're only going to find that crane through your own intuition. Well, I think that is a beautiful blueprint to a wonderful journey that you are going to embark on this week. That's what I've got for you. Ooh. How y'all doing? Y'all hanging in? Y'all got your seatbelts on? Everybody, did y'all bring pillows, neck pillows? Does anybody, offering anything? Coffee, sippies, and all of that good shit? I hope so. Angie, you are up, love bug. And then we got Jonathan, Hypnicity, and Tina. And I will go look for that other list because we have closed the doors and windows for today. So make sure that nobody's fingers or toes got, stuck in any of the closings of the doors. Angie. So you have a teacher coming in. I actually kind of love this for you. So with it being that time of season, it is the season for learning, right? When you're a brand new farmer, then farmers will tell you to just watch. Watch what they do. Watch how they start. Watch what they sow. Watch how they rake. Watch how they plow. Watch how they brush hog. Watch how they seed. Watch how they fertilize. Watch how they do everything. They can't teach you, but you can watch. It's up to you to take notes. It's up to you to pay attention. It's up to you to remove the distractions. If you don't learn a damn thing, if you don't notice and ask questions, well, did you do this because of this? Did you do that because of this? Did this happen because you did this over here? Is this the result that you got from doing this? Those are the kind of questions they're willing to answer, but not teach me how. No, you can watch me. You can watch. You can learn. If you really want it, you're going to get it anyway. The concept's already inside of you. You were already led to do it to begin with. Now that you're led there, you're not going to be led to the water every single time. You must find your own water. So they need you to understand you do have a teacher coming in, and it is a teachable teacher. So you will be gathering supplies. So the best way I can tell you is because of your location and where you live at, you can literally get out there and you can find you a horn, an antler, a fey wand. You may be able to even find things that were buried long ago that are now unearthed for you to find wandering around out there where you live at. They're encouraging me to tell you that magic, you literally live in magic. You live in a place that they would call Treasure Island. They need you to understand the teacher that is coming for you is also one that would never step inside. Kind of like how Pan don't come inside, and a lot of other satyrs and a little lot of the other beautiful, they don't like to be indoors. They're it's stuffy and boxy and woolly and yucky and no. They need you to get outside. Your teacher will be an outside teacher. So in order for you to feel the connection, for you to understand that you are sitting in their impression of Treasure Island, you need to get out there and find out exactly how many treasures are there with you right now. And they will start unearthing them. The more you get out there, the more you show them that you're willing, the more you get out there. Even if you take a walk, listen, as somebody, it is part of my actual physical therapy to walk because I don't have a good equilibrium. Matter of fact, I fall for no reason. I fall and trip, and it doesn't matter about me. We're talking about you. You have to get out there. You can't keep saying, well, I can't this and I can't that. That's no longer allowed. Mm-mm. When you open the door to them, you can't then shut it in their face. They don't like that. Because that's showing that you don't have faith in yourself. Put yourself out there. You live literally in Treasure Island. Get out there and find the goodies that are waiting for you. You're also going into a portal called the Voyage. So I think this is literally about you getting out there. Voyage, Treasure Island, magic, hollow bone. You will find things right there where you live at. You may even find a way to open the portal right there in the land that you live in. While you're in there, you're going to be making a connection with a finch, and I'll tell you about that. But you're also going to find a way to ennoble your soul. Now, ennobling your soul means you're going to find something that no man can give you. No, and I mean mankind, not man, woman, child. No, they can't. They can't give it to you. They can't ennoble your soul because they can't give you what they don't have to give. You can earn this. What is it? I don't know, but I would love to hear about it. But it starts with you getting out there and understanding that first you have to go on the voyage. All right. Like I said, you are going to find a finch while you're in the portal, and you will be bringing it out with you. But for right now, just understand that you are abundant. You are curious. You are abundant in curiosity. You are an active change happening. You will become a blending of experiences. So as the finch. So I don't know where you live at, but look up the finch bird. See if they live in your area. Get outside, study them, listen, understand them, learn their call, learn their warning call, learn their hungry call, learn their baby call, their adult call, their warning call, their dance call, their mating call. Get out there. You live on Treasure Island. That's what I got for you, babe. Jonathan, you are up. And then we got Hypnicity and Tina. And then we will go find another list. Okay, let's take a simultaneous up. Zip. You're welcome. I'll just switch real quick so I don't lose it. A blending of experiences. Isn't that beautiful? Like, to be that? Like, fuck yeah. I call myself eclectic, but that's even better than being eclectic, right? Holy crap, that's wonderful. Like, oh man, I love it. I love it. All right, Jonathan. Jonathan. You're gonna make me cry. Danggummit! Don't do. Y'all, I have so much love for Jonathan. Like that. He ain't doing it to do it. He's just doing it just because it's freaking Monday. I love you, Jonathan. But you didn't have to give me a Monday gift. You didn't have to make me cry and Karen, danggummit. I know. I know. Oh man. Okay, so Jonathan, for you, we're going down into your roots. They want you to know you have an opportunity coming. You have caterpillar going on, right? So caterpillar is that before transformation. So down here in your roots, there's an opportunity for something brand new. Never before. And I don't know if this is something you're already working on or if something is just tingly back there and you're trying to figure out how to rob Peter to pay Paul, to earn it, to grab it, to find it, unearth it. I don't know. And literally, I'm just fictitiously saying rob Peter to pay Paul. We know how all that shit goes, right? My pockets and their pockets and your pockets and everybody's pockets is their own pockets. And I'm not judging pockets. I'm literally just saying things, right? So, but I want you to understand that you do have water coming in quite strongly. Now, I don't know if it's because they're going to be bringing in another way for you to maybe do it, adding water to your painting. Like I said, they keep, again, going back to the like the emotional painting. Like, I don't know if that's coming back for you, because it is part of your root system to do something with emotional painting, whether it's painting the body, or teaching people how to release through painting. Like, there's all kinds of way of expression, right? And when you do the type of work that you already do, you release things, right? You find a way to release it, pull it physically out of the body, pull it out of the head physically, emotionally. You've had all of them challenges, right? When you've been treated and mistreated as many times as we have, we're constantly in a state of some form of depression, somehow, some way, but we're still working, right? We're probably on the verge of anxiety, and I probably got another aneurysm blowing from all the stress. But life is just, right? We don't give up, we don't give in. But yours, again, it comes in through emotion, and it comes in with you keeping and helping people mend the pain, right? So your opportunity is growing. It's coming in really strong with water, and it is about mending, from going from one to another, transforming it, transmuting it, mending it from one thing, molding it into something else. So keep going, keep growing, and keep allowing. Every time that you stretch a little, you grow a little bit, or you just gain another leg up, so to speak. Always remember, keep celebrating those small wins, because they are going to continually help you grow, grow, grow. I don't know how much higher you can go, but when you've gone as far forward as you can go with yourself and your healing, and wanting to be the best version of yourself and make healthier choices and better decisions and healthier this and healthier that, because you don't want it just for yourself anymore. You don't want it just for your husband or your children or whatever it is. You want it for the long road. You need longevity to come in there, because now you realize the only thing you ever really needed in life, you've always had it inside of you to begin with. So keep going, keep growing, and keep letting them roots grow, because something with water, again, with that emotional painting, it may be just literally water paints. It may be the ones you can, I don't know, but you're going to figure it out. You are coming out of a rebirth portal as well. So are the two tied together? I don't know. They could be, but you know how the phoenix is. The phoenix will rise, and you are rising differently, because you're coming out of the portal already as the phoenix. So the phoenix that went into the portal is not the same phoenix that's coming out of the portal. The phoenix that's coming out of the portal has experienced a rebirth. How fitting to be coming out of the rebirth, having gone through a rebirth, but also bringing out a maypie, a phoenix bringing out a maypie. Wow. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's freaking fucking wonderful. All right, maypie. Now that I have caught your attention, you have caught my attention. You will rise with me to every stake. You are now shining in light you can't see. You are now the maypie. Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet. Aha, I hear you. Miles is something ultraviolet, I don't know. He went into light language. So that's what I got for you, Phoenix. That's what I got. I don't know if that's going to help you or not. I hope so. Woo! That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. I like it. Hypnicity, Tina, Paula, Rossi, Lindsay. I love it. I love it, love it. I love it, love it. I was going to say that earlier, that I love you all. Oh, Janet, we love you so much. You know, you're the one of the brightest gems in here. We're all very bright because we can now see each other, but you always have something positive to say. You're very optimistic. You're definitely one of those that are not scared to flash your sparkle. So we love you too, Janet. And thank you for always being inspiring, encouraging, uplifting. And when one of us are just not feeling it, you remind us of where we came from and what we still have ahead of us. So thank you from all of us. You are a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rock to everyone that you support. Okay, hypnicity. Mm. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right now, how am I gonna go from that? Oh, oh, it's in the name. Okay. So where are we at then? We're in the heart. Okay, so we're in the heart chakra for you. All right, so you're somewhere in the middle of this beautiful dance, right? Somewhere you have stopped allowing your crown to lead the way all the way, right? You somehow have realized that you must allow your heart to lead you. You're in the middle of this beautiful dance between the two, right? So there's this thin line. There's a thin line between a lot of shit in life, but this very thinner line between your head and your heart. One is love, one is pride. And for 39 years and some changes, I allowed my head and pride to lead me foolishly. I woke up at 40 and I realized there was a clock I couldn't stop. And in my head, no matter what I thought I did right, it didn't stop the clock. The clock got louder because I was missing the point. I was so trying to keep it superficial and logical and at some point I just started swaying and I shut up. And then my sway became a rhythm. And then my rhythm became a flow. And then the next thing I know, my feet were moving to it. And then I had 2 feet and a heartbeat, and I had a rhythm and a dance, and I didn't want to stop, and I didn't care what I looked like. I'm no longer worried about the monkey mind, and I stayed in a place of dance. And that's where you're at. You're in that beautiful heart chakra that is expressed so wonderful with gorgeous masquerade balls and knowing and not being fooled by pyrite. I know all that glitters isn't gold, but I'm going to celebrate it because I know what it is and I know its worth and I know its power. It's consuming. I know what it is capable of because I know what I'm capable of. And I'm no longer living in a place of shoulda, woulda, coulda. I shoulda this and I coulda that and I woulda this. I'm now living and learning and dancing from a place that wasn't possible before. So now you know and you dance in that place of your heart that is meant for you. Your head will catch up, and when it does, it will follow and step in perfect rhythm with you. But stay in your heart. Don't ever allow your pride to lead you foolishly down the maze. The maze was always meant to confuse you and trap you and hold you in. Continue to dance. Continue to find your own rhythm. Continue to lead your own labyrinth, your own way. Because drawing you in draws you into the center of the labyrinth, and that's where Source will meet you and bless you with so many wonderful things, because labyrinths are about blessing and leading you into your highest self, your best version of you. But you can only get there through your heart, and you now know that. So stay there. You are coming out of the other world portal, and with that you had to go there because you had not learned to temper your anger with something, but you have learned to temper that anger, that criticism. You have gained a dove. You went in to learn to control you, to get out of your head and get into your heart, and you did that, and you will lead with that, and you will also bring a dove with you. And the dove says, you are now engaging in life fully. You are embracing your own peace, and you are following your heart, aligning that with others, for you are now the dove. So you brought out a dove. You learned how to temper all of that would set your pride into a rage, and you are dancing in a place in your heart that only you can hear the rhythm, and only your feet follow the beat. Eventually, everything else will step right into that ballroom with you, and you will all dance as one. And that's what I've got for you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, you're not allowed to say trying. You're doing it. You're doing it. You can't say trying. Trying, no. That's like saying coincidence. From here on out, do you believe in a coincidence? Do you think there's a such thing as a coincidence? I'm going to sit right here until I see your answer. Shall we do the finger tap? Yeah, what do you think? What do you think, James? Do you think she believes in coincidences? Exactly. Everything happens for a reason. So therefore, you know there's no such thing as a coincidence. So you're allowed to put trying now into the same category as coincidence. You're either doing or not doing. In the words of yoga, do or do not. Tina, you're up, baby. No such thing. No such thing. Exactly, Hypnicity. Exactly. Even if you're in the worst stinking ass situation you could fucking be in. 2 feet in a heartbeat can get you out of it. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And it's probably not even your energy if it's the worst ever. It's probably someone else's. Just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Tina. Tina. Where did that just come from? There's I'm seeing a commercial. Oh man. Oh god, it's an old ass commercial too. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, where are we going? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, so they need you to take a break. They need you to take a break. Tina, you need to take a break. You're on too many paths. You're doing something, baby. You're doing something. You are in alignment to be curious to some things, but at some point you have had to realize it wasn't meant for you. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that, because you got your mini paths up here and you got curiosity going here, but you got paths in reverse. So either you're going and staying a little too curious, and then that leads to what we already know where that leads, right? There's a consequence. There's a consequence. When we do with malice, when we do with intent that includes harm, there's a consequence. When we know that we're in a place that we can witness something, that's a healthy curiosity. But once we witness it and we know what we do with it and where it's supposed to be in our life, whether it fits, whether it doesn't fit, serving, unserving, and all of that, whoo, right? It's a whole thing. But then we stuck around for what? So I don't know. One of your paths that you are in a place that you're supposed to be witnessing something, make sure that you understand it's not meant for you, though. Witness it, curiosity, healthy, a little bit goes a long way kind of situation. Absolutely. But they need you to understand it's not meant for you. It's not part of your path. It will literally send you in the wrong direction. You need to understand that you are meant to uplift yourself in a much healthier vibe, right? Now, what is this wrong path situation? I have no idea. I'm not going to say that. That's disgusting. Well, some people pick their nose in public too, but, I don't assume she is doing that. Are you assuming? It's a bad example. So some people put salt in their coffee, and it's a joke for him because, well, anyway, Mo did it. It was gross. I thought it was disgusting. But anyway, he says, after you know it's disgusting, do you keep doing it? So he's not assuming that you put salt in your coffee, but it's one of them things where you try it because you're curious, and then you found out it wasn't for you. But did you keep doing it? So maybe a bad example, maybe it happened, maybe it didn't happen, I don't know, but that's just his example of, oh, well, it's not good for you, so why do you keep doing it kind of situation. So he wants you to lift your vibration. He needs you to stay in a place of happy, right? Happy when you're thinking about, and even in situations where you have to witness something that maybe isn't very happy, the only way to unattach from it is to go to a happy place, because you can go to this happy place that negative and things that aren't meant for you can't go. So that is kind of like your safe place to go without jumping into a comfort zone and building a space for something that isn't serving you. You're also coming into understanding you're going to be entering into a portal that is the celestial realm. You're going to be entering a realm that isn't going to allow certain things. I don't care how it fits in your world. If it's not celestial, it can't go. It can't go. Can't go. So what you're going to be doing when you're in there is you're going to be learning to create boundaries that are a lot more healthier for you. We all have boundaries, but then sometimes we're just living in a world and boundaries and walls, and we're not actually living, we're just existing. So maybe this is a situation for you to understand the word boundaries a little differently, or maybe it's time for you to make them more liquefied. Maybe they're too hard. Maybe you don't need to be using mortar and pestle. Maybe you used something that flows a little easier for you. I don't know, but it's all going to come together for you. You're also going to be bringing out with you, and while you're in there, you're going to be looking for the rooster. And the rooster says, you are eternal potential always. You are not a conception. You are not just concentration. You are the conception. You are dawn's trumpet. You are rooster. I got really hot reading all of this. So, if it isn't celestial, it isn't going. And while you're in there, you're going to be understanding boundaries a whole lot differently. And don't forget to look for your rooster. You're going to need to bring it out with you. And that's what I got for you, baby. Holy shit, I need to turn the fan on. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. I got really hot. Wow. I hope that helps you, sweetie. So, at one point in my life, I lived on a living farm. Obviously, anybody that knows what a living farm means, it means pasture to plate. And we carried a very, very wonderful Angus line of beef. So it was easy, but we also, because it was pasture to plate and it was a living farm, we did it with the hogs, we did it with the lamb, we did it with the chickens, we did it with all of it. So it's about perspective and mind frame. So knowing that you live on a living farm, a working farm, mentally, it changes the perspective. I don't know if that'll help you or not, but it definitely helped me a long time ago. It's perspective. It really is perspective. Okay. Paula, Rossi, and Lindsay. I I love chickens. So I love that I live in Florida and they're protected, right? I mean, literally, they are protected. I freaking love it. Like there's chickens everywhere, but you better not touch them. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love hearing them. They wake me up every morning. Sometimes even before the sun comes up, I can hear that old damn rooster down there, and I'm just like, yeah. Whew. I love it. 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 Okay. All right. So we're going all the way full back to it. Okay. All right. So we're going to your crown chakra. So there's something that you understand in your roots, and it's going on over and over and over. It's part of who you are. It's part of your biome, right? So your ancestors would have participated in this. Maybe it's part of your heritage. Maybe it's part of your lineage, right? There is something that is meant for you. It's part of everything that you are made of, but I don't think you're understanding it up here, right? You're not putting it together. Like there's a understanding of it with your higher self, your doppelganger, your future self, but the present self, current you right now, fully understands it in your roots. And you have probably heard it your whole life, and you're still just literally like letting it go in one ear and out the other. But they need you to understand that you need to do it. It can't keep going around and around and around. You can't keep um, dancing in the energy and not participating in the actual act, right? So you're round and round, and fate is what's paired up here. And it's a straight message, right? You get it. It goes all the way. It goes from your root all the way up. It is as straight as an arrow. It would make sense to you to openly practice it, but you're not actively practicing it. You understand it for what it is, and every time it comes around again, you almost get to the point where you're like, I gotta go through this shit again. Man, shit, shit, shit. We have to understand when we keep getting thrown in the exact same situation over and over and over and over again, but we're doing the exact same thing we always did, we're always going to get what we always got. It isn't until you incorporate the new thing, the new people, the new place, the new something, you start getting a new outcome, a new look, a new chance, a new opportunity, a new way. But until you incorporate the new, you're always going to get it over and over and over and over and over and over. And then over isn't even going to be a word anymore. It's just going to be a damn heavy ass burden, a weight. It's going to feel like a curse instead of a gift. It's all about incorporating it differently and understanding that they absolutely go hand in hand. You just need to put a foot forward into the way of it and stop just literally stopping when you see it and let it roll on by, because it is going to go hit another detour, and then you're going to hit another detour, and then it's going to hit another, and you're going to have to go and do it all over again, and then it's going to come back around, and then you're going to get, nope, excuse me, got to let you go by. That's my ancestors. Yep, bye. No, get on board. Get on board. When they come back by this time, jump in. Jump in with them. See how they did it. Understand it. See the mistakes they made. It will tie in together some way, shape, form, or fashion. It will tie in together, but it won't actually start working until you literally incorporate something new to it. You can't do the same thing and expect something new. You got to put new in it to get new out of it. You're also headed into the victory portal, and it's a flat no. I don't know what it is that you're not understanding, but there is something the universe continuously, it seems like, keeps trying to tell you, no, 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 no. It's hot. Stop touching it. Put it down. Put it back. No. Like in my house, it sounded like a crime scene because I was constantly with my two boys. No, stop. Don't quit it. Put that down. What are you doing? How'd you get over there? Like, I'm sure my neighbors thought it was a damn crime scene in my house because it was a whole lot of damn no's. No is a complete damn sentence, but sometimes I just struggled with it. So you are headed back into, sorry, got that backwards. You are headed into the victory portal because you don't seem to understand that no is a complete sentence about something. While you're in there, they're also going to be having you look for a waxing bird. So let's take a look at that waxing bird real quick. And this is just a message. If it doesn't apply, leave it right here. And I apologize that it didn't apply to you. Or come back in a few days and maybe life will have showed you something different. Waxing. You are reciprocity. You are indulgence, joyfully. You are now unmasked. You are the waxing. That's incredible. There's a whole lot more going on here they want me to tell you about. Become balanced with give and take. Reveal that you have been hiding from yourself. Intoxicate yourself with the sweetness of life that you are scared to taste, for you think it is bitter. I will become a ritual, and then we will become a ceremony. Be aware of what you are representing, not who you are speaking of. Be mindful of the mask that those who live around you wear, for they will deceive you and they will shatter your facade and your focus. I read everything that is highlighted right here because I felt like they needed you to hear that part as well. That's what I've got for you, sweetie. What are these cards? Which one? The bird cards? Which one? The meta message? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Rossi and Lindsay. Rossi says, I'm here. Not sure. All of them? Okay, ask me after this and I will tell you what every one of them are. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me finish channeling. Okay, great. You ready? All right. So we are going straight into the, is it the solar plexus? We're going down here, right? We're going all into that matrix of that solar plexus. It is incredibly complicated in that solar plex area, right? It's got a lot going on because it has a minor above it, and then there's a major above the minor, but they're both a heart chakra, right? And it's just below that, but it's also just above a few other things, right? So understand that what is going on in that midsection, in that part of you, it's about understanding something deeper within. You are fated to understand something about you. So I don't know what it is, but something about you, and it is in the way of beauty, right? Something about you, you're fated to do, to understand it. You may not like it. It may be hard damn work. I hope you don't have to prick fingers or anything like that from needles or, them old machines or whatever. I don't know, but you're fated to do it. So if you're procrastinating, if you're putting it off, it's not going anywhere. In fact, it may grow, it may metastasize. They're using the word metastasize. Metastasize means that it itself grows. It itself grows. It metastasizes. Okay, all right. So you are also headed into a portal, and you are headed into the portal of the past. There is something about you, whether you left a whole bunch of grains of hope and sand and little trinkets and anchors that can help you in the current and in your future, or maybe there's just something that you are still missing. They're giving you an opportunity to understand it. You get to walk in the past, your ancestry, your lineage, not the past of history of mankind. No, that's too shallow. They are going to bring it in so that you can see something exactly that is missing about this part of you, right? You are going to learn to relinquish and let go of this part of you that is holding on for dear life. It's like that subconscious or the unconscious is just like, nope, I'm not opening the door. I don't care what you say, and you're not going to make me. And you're over there throwing a damn temper tantrum. I'm not going to do it. I don't care what you do. And then everything else comes in and says, yes, you are. Yes, you are. They will find a way to trigger that door. They will find a way to trigger and open that door so that you can work and get to know that part of you. You will learn how to relinquish control and let them guide you. When we think we are the only one in control, this is the best opportunity for them to prove that we only think we're in control. We only think it. Also, while you're in there, you are going to be finding a crow and bringing a crow out with you. Even if you work with crows right now, you're going to be working with a very specific crow from here on out once you find it. But your only way you're going to find that crow is to let go of control. Because if you think you're going to hold on to control and find that crow all in the same damn time while you are trying to understand the past portal that you are about to go into, no, it's not going to happen. Crow. You are exploring new boundaries. You are finding your path. You are lucidity. You are now crow. So make sure that you let go of control. You might want to let it go before you even try to enter into the portal, because they're not going to let you get very far in the portal as long as you're holding on to control, babe. I can't pinpoint what part of this control thing comes in, but when I went through that part before they would even let me light a candle to start practicing magic, the only word I heard for over 2 years: control. Can you imagine that being the only? And it literally physically damn near broke my brain until I finally gave all the way in. That's what I got for you. What are the birds? The birds are the winged enchantments. This is a artwork is by Lisa Hunt, and it was written by Leslie Morrison, but it's Lisa Hunt. I'm a huge Lisa Hunt fan. So it's all Lisa Hunt's artwork. It's Lisa Hunt. I own the deck because of the artist Lisa Hunt. You will. You will. It took me 2 years just to figure out it was just a matter of just let go. I thought I had let go of everything, and then I still found places I was holding on that I had no idea I was holding on to shit. Like, that's not even mine. Why am I holding that? And then you talk about feeling like a fool, but it's okay to be a fool. And realizing how long or where else was I a damn fool in my life at? Because I'm done being that damn fool. I'll just be a fool from here on out. All right, Lindsay, you are up, love bug. Uh, hmm. Or is there something that so we're in your heart chakra, but they've got orphaned in reverse. Is there something that you're feeling like you're missing out on, or I I mean, I'm orphaned. I my both of my parents are dead. All of my grandparents are dead. It's just me and my brother. We're both orphaned. Are you struggling? Are you orphaned in real life? Or do you feel like there's just something that you aren't a part of? You're not connected the way that you would think you should be, or could be, or will be. Anyway, your orphan card is in reverse. So this can go two different directions depending on where you're at currently in your life, right? So, does it apply currently to say, yes, I'm orphaned, both of my parents are dead? Or is it saying, yes, I do feel like I'm left out, I'm shut out, I'm not accessible to feeling connected to things, right? So, there is something for you that you do need to meditate, but not close. So okay. So with that comment, I can kind of see where the orphaned feeling comes in there, but it's not in the upright position. So it's not like a physical orphaned. This is more like a mental kind of orphaned. So I kind of think I understand where they're coming with this when in the challenge position. So there is closure for you. There is healing for you. But what I can tell you is that it comes within the quiet. It comes within not just the being quiet, like the deeper quiet, right? The stillness, the knowing that you yourself is the only one, even when you're in a crowded room, you're the only one in the room. That kind of stillness, that kind of calming the mind. People say, oh no, you can never erase all the noise. Yes, you can. If someone says, oh no, there's still going to be noise going in the background, ignore them. You can remove the noise. You can make it so silent in your head. Trust me, I meditate all the time, and you can go to a place of stillness where you are the only thing there. And then you're not even there, you're just the energy, and you are expressing and enjoying and finding comfort. It's not easy to find comfort there. Some people are scared to be alone, and they get alone and lonely confused. This is a place where you find out the two are quite different. You also have this inner warrior that is dying to keep supporting you. You have this ability to know what you are capable of within yourself. You just need to hear it, right? When we don't have supporting role people and people of authority in our life, especially when we have two parents that are very much alive but not in our life, sometimes that authority figure gets a little bit okay, so the adult in me is no longer going to let you talk to the child you walked away from, or the child you must think I am, or the child you think you had, and all of this bippity bop boppity bop 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 starts happening, and it fills it in, right? So remind that you, hey, you have no power. I can connect. I can feel. I can be one. I can be that warrior within. So hold that mind frame at all times as you're entering into the stillness. That way, the stillness knows that you're going in with a show of force. The distractions stay where the hell they're supposed to be at, somewhere over there, away from you. And you can go deeper, deeper, deeper. You are entering into the intuition portal, which I freaking love this, because you are going in to access and find clearer thinking, right? So I don't think they could have paired a better two pairing, honestly, together out of all of the cards. You need that clearer understanding. You need to understand this version of you much louder than this version of you, right? So that comes in here. That comes here. Letting your heart lead you. Let your heart guide you. That comes with understanding that you don't need an authority person. That inner child that's still craving that parental consent is now you. You are now the parent that the inner you needed when they needed leadership, guidance, understanding, teaching, nurturing. That's you now. It's your responsibility. You're also going to find a lark while you're in there. And the lark says, dun, 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 you are now in tune with the cosmos and so much more. You have found your inner manifestation, but you are still seeking harmony. I am lark. I am the song within the soul of mankind. I am the voice that the wandering bard is listening to. You can now hear me, and I will give you a clear intent and expression to find me through release. Everything that you say will permeate within the cosmos once you connect with me. I am the chant that will awaken the inner you. I am the mantra that will focus you to get through the long time. So, understand what is ahead of you starts right now with you changing your perspective and becoming the you that you need. And that's what I've got for you, babe. And I understand you don't have physical access to them. I get it. I get it. And I think they're talking mainly more about the state of mind that sometimes the inner child can get in when they can't talk to their mom or their dad. I didn't have the greatest mom until the last 6 years of her life, and I got the best mom ever. But them 6 years were freaking amazing, right? So that inner me got to heal and know what it was like to say mommy and mom this and mom let's do that and I'm going to do this with my mom and I'm going to call my mom. And then I lost my mom just when I got her in my life. I found her even in the darkest of times when I was in prison, and all I could hear is her voice. It was so far away. And then when I got out of prison, I apologize for everything I ever did to her as being the worst kid ever. And then she apologized. And it doesn't matter, but it got better. It will come, I promise. Whoo, guys, we made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. I love you guys so much. I love hanging out with you guys. Hanging out with you guys and you guys hanging out with me gives me a chance to get to know you guys, and you guys get a little bit more of a chance to get to know little pieces of me. And I love being transparent with you guys. Thank you for doing all the YouTubey things. And for future watchers, make sure you share some love, make a comment if it resonated with you, even if it wasn't your message. If you felt something that was there, if you choose to become a member, become a gem, we appreciate you. We love you, and you're already wanted here. So, future subscribers, welcome in. Only thing mandatory is a seatbelt. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.